Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays. Enter the Gungeon. This is, maybe you didn't see the last run, yo, go watch it. First off, it's the greatest I've ever played, bar none. Secondly, sets the stage for this run. Why the heck are we playing as this weird dude with a bandana? Well, it's the gunslinger. For a quick refresher, what are we looking for? We gotta kill the past. Most important element of that, don't forget, under any circumstance, to take the bullet that allows you to kill the past. F's in the comments, please, for our last, well, 2 attempts ago. Our last attempt, we died on bullet hell as the paradox because life is cruel. However, this time, I'm ready. You gotta get the bullet that kills the past. You go through bullet hell. You kill 2 lich. You only have to get through phase 1, but it's still, I mean, doubling the amount of lich on phase 1. It doesn't make it twice as hard. It makes it like 10 times harder. Don't open it yet. You don't open it. You gun force. All the flowchart pieces of Gungeon are coming together for me, and they came together in a huge way on the last run. Did we play a mistake-free game? No, but we played very, very, very well. You know, hate to say it, I would rather have the junk than just have you blow up and get nothing out of it. Plus, like, a brown chest, you were gonna cost us a key, you weren't gonna, oh my god, weren't gonna accomplish anything for us anyway, in all likelihood. I'm not sweating it. I mean, we have a key to open it, but regardless. Anyway, where am I going with this? The point is, we gotta, this is actually, I really like the idea of this as a challenge. Even though it's been a pain in the butt for me to actually do, I love the idea of it as a challenge, because it's really like, it's not a challenge of just play well for one room. Like, it's a challenge that requires you to basically unify an entire run behind the theme of making sure you can actually, you know, be strong enough to kill 2 liches. So we gotta, you know, you can't beat yourself up over it, for one. But you can't afford to let focus slip. You can't afford to be like, the first 6 floors don't matter. The only thing that matters is, you know, bullet hell. Factoring in the oubliette there, I guess, for 6 floors, but you get the idea. Blue chest. I'll have a blue chest without you. There's more, less Elvis, more Dwight Yoakam, I suppose, but, why'd you do it, dude? Just trying to think of, blast helmet is like explosion immunity? I don't know if that would help us much. It's also armor, but it's explosion immunity? I don't know how much that would actually help us against the, you know, the myriad foes we face on this run. Okay, so just stay away from the water barrel. Love it. So we will purchase a key. We will go to the oubliette. On this run, you know, with a blue chest versus oubliette, the opportunity cost speaks to me, and it tells me you want to go to the dang old oubliette, especially because the gunslinger is, like, strong to begin with. Now, of course, I don't want to put undue pressure on myself unnecessarily speaking, but the flawless would be very nice. Oh my lord, okay. So, you know, I'll tell you what my problem was. I disrespected the gap. I thought, you know what, we want to sneak up counterclockwise around the bulletkin. What I should have done is move in the alternative direction. Create some more space, but again, you know, Gungeon, I said something, and I don't want to quote myself. There's, you know, it's a little braggadocious, but, you know, you don't have to have a mistake-free run to win in Gungeon. Or basically any roguelite. If you had to play mistake-free, or you had to play perfectly to win, there would be no need for strategy, because you would just dodge every bullet. So, getting hit once honestly hurts so much more than getting hit 3 times here, just from like a mental standpoint, but it's okay. What do we get? Face Melter, actually like slightly redeemed. Also, of course, we get a synergy work in here. Let's see. This is where we really want the wiki up. Face melter. Could be 2 parallel columns of notes. Could be decreased accuracy. Let's see. Sorry, I got hydration elements here. Okay. Parallel columns of notes. Nothing to complain about. So we get, we're gonna open this for sure. It's a mimic, dude, but it also found us a secret room. How did I not realize you were a mimic? It's an embarrassing start, dude. See, there's ammo down there. So the way that you use the face melter is you always put an amp on the ground. We got the mail gun, which, you know, at least there's a synergy there. No complaints to offer. And we'll also, hold on, go back here. You got a key for sale. I didn't purchase your key? Oh, it's a dream come true. So we'll purchase your key. We'll open our blue chest and we'll go to the oubliette. So this should be a passive. It's a heart and I really appreciate it because, you know, I kind of screwed up the flawless. Kind of / definitely screwed up the flawless. Alright, we'll head down to the oubliette floor. And let me check. Mail, I forget what it's called. Mailbox. Just that easy. Thank you, autocomplete. If the player has box, magazine size is reduced and reload time is reduced, allowing packages to be fired more often. Or, only shoots packages. That's also very good. I thought we broke the game there. So obviously on this floor, we're definitely firing packages more frequently here. On this floor, I very much desire... And just prepare yourself. I don't want to be hit, but yes, I anticipated we would possibly take some damage there. On this floor, we just want to do better than we did on our last floor. Flawlessing the boss is whatever, but, you know, this is very much a marathon, not a sprint. It's pretty unlikely, of course, you know, like, I'm not trying to spin excuses here. It's more like, you know... I mean, there's a difference between excuses and, like... I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. I mean, I'm not... nobody's gonna be like, man, I stopped watching when NL got hit by the Trigger Twins, but... the thing... Well, maybe one person, but, you know... somebody should just check in on that person and make sure they're okay. I worry about them from time to time. Don't do it. Don't you do... Oh my god, I had no idea what to do. It's a marathon, not a sprint, is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, there's two things you can do. You can be like, oh man, I dwell on it. You know, I really wish I hadn't taken the damage there. Oh, who knows? That could be all the difference over the course of a run. Now, does that make you more likely to flawless the bosses in the future? I don't think so at all. Hello, junk salesman. But on top of that, you know, I think that it depends on your personality. For me, I think it's best to recognize, you know, mistakes were made on the last floor, not on purpose. And, you know, surely, of course, we would have rather they didn't. But the only thing we can really do now is endeavor to, you know, recognize that pretty minor in the whole scheme of things. Especially because we got the HP from the chest to begin with. And then, you know, move on in the future with the hope of... you know, the knowledge that we've hamstrung ourselves ever so slightly, but that doesn't give us a good excuse to just give up on the run and lose. Especially when it took us a 45-minute A+ run to get to this point to begin with. So, what do we want out of this floor? Simply put, I would very much love to see a better room clearer. I think for the time being... Face Melter is an acceptable, or perhaps even better than acceptable boss clearer. The mailbox is merely okay as a room clearer, and it won't be as bad, you know, once we go to the second floor, like the real second floor, because the enemies there will be weaker, but. We definitely, you know, we would love if this whole floor, wow, what a waste. If this whole floor ends up giving us merely a good to great room clearer, it was well worth whatever, you know, key economy we spent to get down here. That's my 2 cents. And, you know, if we continue to play badly, we're in for a very rude awakening, of course. But it's not so early as to be devastating, you know? Ideally. So, this is where we could really start to play better. And let's see. You know, Face Melter, unfortunately, the problem with Face Melter, I'm now realizing, is you really want to be standing, like, on a good vector. Where, like, the amp itself represents the midpoint between you, a line drawn between where you're standing and where the enemy is. So, I was, you know, with dodging being a priority, it might not always be super easy for us to make that happen, but it helps when he stands right on top of the amp. No doubt about that. And dude, that was an extremely quick melt there. I'm a very happy man. So we got a gun. Triple gun with some sort of synergy. Triple gun. It has 3 different forms based on how much ammo is left. Okay. If the player has broccoli, the laser beam phase is reached faster. If they have quad laser, enemies killed will shoot out a quad laser shot aimed towards the nearest enemy. That would be insane. It's... No one can defeat the power of the quad laser. I mean, I don't mind spending ammo to get this done fast. The problem is that the quad laser is very, very slow. But, you know, you would imagine like a boss that has minions. It's a dream come true. Like, look at that. Look at that. Anyway. Hopefully it's all synergies active. So I'm feeling, you know, I'd lost a little confidence after the first couple of floors. I guess it doesn't retrack, which is also fair, but... lost a little confidence after that first floor. It's okay. Feeling much, much, much better now. I think that this gun definitely strikes me as adequate room clearing potential. And let's not forget... Yo, that was so good. Let's not forget, you know, the Face Melter did a... Lucky. Did a real number on the boss. We'll just open... We have anything? Could a package possibly extinguish it? Well, we're blowing it up. I hate it, because I guess... Well, I mean, I guess... to be honest, the synergy chest is probably, like, pretty unnecessary, right? We're already getting synergies from, like, every possible area. Dude! So, okay, Void Core Cannon is another very good boss killer. You're gonna think I've lost my mind. I don't think I'm gonna do it. But it did cross my mind to go through with the rat fight. Just knowing... Excuse me, how is that the closest enemy? Just knowing that if you defeat the rat, you don't even have to beat Punch-Out. If you defeat the rat... The rest of your run is, like, guaranteed. Dude, hold on. Hold on. You moved when you weren't supposed to move. I'm tunnel visioning a little bit here. Oh, what the heck is this? We got a new version of this gun. I'm embarrassed by the damage that we've taken, but that's okay. Let's try this again. Be smarter. Now the question becomes... Do you think we could beat the rat? And I think the answer is yes. But I definitely do not think... In some circumstances, I definitely think it would be unnecessary to do it. Because the risk of dying on Phase 1 or Phase 2 of the rat fight is not worth the reward that you get for defeating the boss in the first place. But... I don't know. I'm bandying the idea around in my head. hello. Stop wasting your ammo. Could use Face Melter, but because there's minions here, I don't mind the quad laser action. Just don't move. You son of a gun. He moved. Incredible dodging technology. I really am scared. Like, I don't want to be hit. So we have laser beam powers now. We did get him. I think we'll go back to full ammo on this. Is that... You know, that's probably dumb. We could use the Face Melter as a boss killer. Or as a room clearer. And I actually don't think it's like... That was horrible, but I don't think it's close to bad. I think I am playing terribly. But luckily not so terribly as to be like inconducive to a victorious chance. Wow, dude, come on. Get your head in the freaking game here. Yeah, so I'm content to use the Face Melter. And I love Void Core Cannon. It's not like I'm saying, you know, one is necessarily super better than the other. But I do think the laser out of the triple gun is probably going to be a faster boss killer. Gotta work on our amp placement, I'll tell you that much. Every time we reload, we shoot like a little poison ball or something? Or, yeah, I don't really know what's up with that. Not in a bad way. Thank you for the key. I'm just trying to focus right now, because, like, you know, I hate to admit it, like, I was coming off the high of the last run where I really felt like... I mean, it was a few floors of that run were amongst the best consistent Gungeon play I've ever had on camera. So I was hoping we'd be able to keep the same thing going here. The thing is, just because we haven't been there yet, doesn't mean we can't get there. You know what I mean? So... Still got plenty of opportunity. Not even worth getting this ready to go. Why did I not move to the side on that one? That is very painful for me. Okay. No choke job incoming. Just be cool. It's an embarrassing hit to take. Life goes on. This is a real test of our mental fortitude. Yo, Glass Cannon is also awesome. And synergizes right off the bat. Let's not let the... It only has 25 bullets. Let's not let the fact that I'm playing badly let us make excuses to play faster. Let's go look it up. Glass Cannon. The synergy is if you have Glass Guanstone, the Glass Guanstone will be destroyed, but the gun will keep its ammo. So... Even without... I mean, I don't know if the synergy is actually related here. I will say, not flawlessing the easiest second floor boss hurts way more than not getting the flawless on the twins. Oh, we throw a guitar pick. Okay. So we had two chests. Definitely want them. Grab this. Science Cannon. I think it's pretty bad, but I spelled science wrong, and I hold a Bachelor of Science, which is a terrible thing to admit. Science Cannon beams branch off, or it turns green and fires flaming bats. Well, it does not appear to be green. Yo, Claranthe? Yeah. Yo! I don't mind better dodge rolls. I appreciate the armor. Okay, alien sidearm. Which I spelled alien sidemar. Increased maximum ammo of 500. Or charge twice to get a more powerful shot. Well, it definitely has 500. Okay. Why? Let's give it a, you know, give it a old college try. We're not going to take the rat key. We could. We could. I'm not gonna. To be honest. Oh. It's fully automatic now, too. To be honest, I'm kind of worried about... Ooh! Whether or not we would live through the rat fight. I think I'm happy to have, like, a little bit more of a clean slate opportunity here. So let's, you know, first 3 floors. Actually, you know, I felt like we did okay on the oubliette, but the first 2 real boss fights, not strong. All we can do now is say, hey, the past is the past, you know. We're honestly probably a little lucky when you consider, like, how bad we could look based on how things have gone so far. I'm gonna level with you. I think that this is not a great room clearer. Pains me to say. I'll take face melter ammo, and I'll try our upgraded science cannon. Oh, dude, absolutely. I'm ready. This could be a huge reversal of my self-inflicted bad fortune. So you got an angle of incidence equals angle of reflection. Explain yourself, Eggman. Yeah, you gotta hit these ones at the back. I'll take it. Very dumb. We easily could have gotten 4 of these. Oh! Still got a golden chest. Old Goldie with a synergy. Okay. Old Goldie. Damage increased, or damage increased, knockback increased, reload time decreased, etc., etc. You know, I think we're spoiled for choice on boss killers right now. Let's try this as a room clearer. Oh my god, this spread is so good. Not having the rat key means we do not have any desire to find the rat room there. I mean, it was there. Yo, this is insanely good. We'll take ammo for... I mean, I think we'll take ammo for this. I actually think 13 shots of this is, like, better than 150 shots of the sidearm. You see, just a merciless blap. The key came into my... Great shot. The key came into my purview and I said, no thank you. That belongs to me. Alright. Feeling a lot better about our loadout now. I mean, I think this could function just as well as a boss killer. Thank God we got him there. It's a pain in the butt. Tried to predict my movement, huh? So the main thing is, you know, it's very ammo efficient. It just doesn't have a large maximum ammo size. So, you know, we can kill a lot of enemies. Like, one shot is pretty much one kill here. Thank you. So that's 150 kills. That's like a quarter of all the enemies you face in an entire Gungeon run. So, you know, don't be looking down on old Goldie right here, which we got from a golden chest and is obviously good, so I don't think you'd be looking down on it to begin with, but I definitely, if we could fill this up once and use it to kill, you know, all the rooms on Bullet Hell, I'd be over the friggin' moon. So we have many, many viable boss killers, just for the record. I think Glass Cannon is very good. Pretty no nonsense. Just charge it up, dodge, and then keep it up. Now, I'm just gonna level with you. You don't deserve a bullet. Not from Glass Cannon. Please. Just get it going. You got like 2 more shots. 1 more shot, even better. Very easy fight, but also, you know, confidence booster. We did get a flawless. Could have been better. Gun boots. We roll, we shoot. Flawless is by far the most important element here. Now we definitely feel compelled to like open our chests because, you know, we already got a... Wait a minute, we didn't get a gun. What gun did we get on this floor? Oh, Goldie, that's right. So we didn't gun force. Because I opened the golden chest right away. And you know what? In principle, it was probably the wrong idea. But I see a golden chest that doesn't require a key. Sometimes, you know... a more nuanced strategy flies out the window. As of right now, not very regretful. Old Goldie has been an incredible boon for us. Stinger, I'll look up the synergies. It's better than fine, but for what we have is probably just like okay right now. A crosshair will appear on any enemy and its homing rockets will be guided to them. That's right. I don't really think... It's not that those are bad. I just don't know if those are actually worthy of our money. I will say, though, I think gun boots are fun, but... And actually, like, on some rooms, like rooms with a lot of easy-to-kill enemies... They're probably pretty good, but on the average room, no, not really that spectacular. But Old Goldie is insane. It's so good. It's good enough that I'm like, dude, I should be using other. I should be using other weapons for these trash enemies. Every bullet is too valuable to waste. Okay, so this one. Monster Blood is, yeah, slower enemy bullets. It's okay. You're not going to be a secret room, I'll tell you that right away. But I'll take a key and, I think we'll check here. Yeah, you're not going to have a secret room. Actually, I don't know if you can even have a secret room in here, but... thought it was worth a shot. Alright, so you know what? We came into this floor. What was our goal? Have a strong floor that, you know, ignored the fact that we played badly on the floors in advance. Mission accomplished. So, we want to repeat the process. As long as Old Goldie has ammo, room clearing is like... is easy. Legitimately simple. You just walk up to enemies, left click on them, they're done. Now, I really think, for sure, first ammo drop in our current situation goes to Old Goldie. It's easy now. We have so many, like, A-tier boss killers. And I mean, if we had to, I think we could use Old Goldie very easily to kill boss. But, I think that, you know, room clearing is of the utmost pivotal importance. And I know you might be hitting me with the NL, it's boring to see the same gun used this much. Hey. This is a pivotal run for yours truly. I don't dislike the Paradox. I don't dislike the Gunslinger. But I do dislike having this unlock over my head like the Sword of Damocles. I have an extreme desire to knock this out ASAP. Dude, I might buy ammo. If he has it, that's how stoked I am. I think are those hover boots? Or are those double roll? Because, like, hover boots... I thought maybe they're only sellable by the rat, is the thing. You're a blank lord, right? No. I don't know what you do. And I'll tell you, you know, this is not in the spirit of learning. But if I don't know what you do, and, you know, we got a course that seems like it could pretty easily take us to greatness, I'll be staying the course. For the present moment. Loving the blanks, by the way. This isn't a run on which I'm really, I'm feeling the pressure to learn. It's a run where I'm feeling the pressure to not get hit, use our best weapons available. You get the picture. Pretty close to running out of ammo with this, but that's okay. I would not blank this room, just because the flawless is worth so much more. You know, 4 blanks to flawless the boss, absolutely acceptable for me. We're not really in a position to be saying that that's too heavy a cost when you consider, you know, the fact that I didn't get the first 2 bosses to work for us. Okay, so it's kill pillars yet again. There's a merciful God out there. I'm just gonna level with you. I got hit. I'm gonna level with you. I don't think glass cannon is the gun we want for this situation. I think we want a faster, kind of hands-off weapon. You might think, you know, NL, what are you doing? And you're very not wrong. I mean, I've performed so badly against the bosses, but I actually completely think we're fine. I think we're fine for bullet hell, and I know that sounds ridiculous. That's right, I busted out the 2008 verbiage. But I really think we're fine. Like Ross on that episode of Friends where he says he's fine but not fine, but we're actually gonna be fine. Because our weapon selection is just so good. We can make up for a relatively, like, derelict HP standpoint. So let's see what's going on with the old cactus here. Can fire a prickly pear. Shots become larger, deal more damage. Cactus fires better. Nails are periodically fired off. Cactus damage is tripled. Okay, that seems hilarious. Is there any chance that this is as good as Old Goldie? Yes. Yes, there is a chance that it is as good as Old Goldie. Of course, I could not realistically say that it wouldn't be as good as Old Goldie. It's fine, it's going to be a synergy anyway. Is it likely to be as good as Old Goldie? No. But I have to be honest, now after having used it, I'm like, dude, it's really good. I think this actually might be on the same level of Room Clearer. Now, I don't love this, but it's a much easier path this way. It's really good. Also, never has to be reloaded. Yeah, I mean, this seems insane. I really think that we have every synergy with this gun. Obvious open. Dude, an orange. I really appreciate it. The game's done a great job of giving me HP that may or may not be deserved. Very much appreciated. You know, we have so many blanks, I'm like embarrassed we got hit in the first place. I did check the rooms, but you know, there's a part of me that's like, what if he didn't? Yo, he's actually done it. Okay, we got a key. We got a brown chest. Brown chest is flare gun. Blue chest. Shield of the Valkyrie. I don't actually think is great, but... And then shock rifle. Yo, what's up with my shock rifle? Let's start there. Shock rifle. Automatically regenerates ammo over time. Interesting, but probably not going to use it because Cactus and old Goldie just seem better. And then we got the flare gun. Probably shoots dragon fire. Let's take a shot with it because it has like 20 synergies. I mean, it turned green. It's like a rocket launcher now. What is it shooting? Comets. Okay, so that's a Mr. Accretion Jr. synergy. And then bullet synergy. Has to be done. We gotta look it up. Seems like it dual wields, but dual wield synergies don't work, so I don't think we have any bullet synergy. Which is also, I mean, fine. Shield of the Valkyrie is just... It like turns us incorporeal, right? We don't, we can't shoot, but we also, can't be hit. So remember, like, I'm extremely embarrassed about my lack of flawlesses, except on, Treadnought. But I still, for real, focus. Oh, I rolled! You saw it. My dude did a little hop. You saw it. I know you saw it. Whatever, he shot us back to the... Shot us back to the room. We were already... We completed it, apparently. So that's 2 armor down. We didn't have to be down. Alright, that happened fast. I shouldn't have taken cactus ammo now that I think about it, but... Alrighty. Don't... We're throwing a little. Absolutely no doubt about that. Like, we're taking damage that doesn't need to be taken. Cactus is so good. I really think this is... It's almost like the opposite of the last run. Now, don't let me insult the previous run, okay? Like, we had a pretty good setup. Without a doubt. We had a lot of, like, decent guns. But, interesting. You know, I think our synergies make it more powerful on this one by default, so... I definitely think this one, like, our gun power is out of control. And my personal performance on the last run was like 9 out of 10 by my standards. My performance on this run is actually like a 4. And yet, I feel like the same degree of confidence going to bullet hell. Genuinely, despite my idiocy, I think we're relatively safe. Who would have thought the cactus synergies could be this good? And then if we somehow shoot 1,000 bullets... and don't get ammo, we have old Goldie backing us up. And I mean, we're at the point where I'm like, dude, the cactus might actually be a better boss killer. I am very worried about these guys. Because that's the enemy that, you know, a couple attempts of bullet hell ago actually ruined my life. Because we had scatter shot, yeah, and we just... Basically the same thing that just happened right there. We had so many bullet synergies, we ended up making the enemy 10 times stronger. Kind of did the same thing right there. He's shooting out bullets. I hate that. Damage output is just nuts, though. We cool? Decidedly not cool, by the way. It's alright. Okay. Hey, just focus on... I mean, there's not a lot of negative to focus on except for my play, which is why I keep bringing it up. I'm not trying to undermine my own confidence necessarily. Disarming personality. Cheaper shop items. No need to gun force an enemy that doesn't drop guns, especially when our guns are very good. What I was gonna say is, let's just remember, you know, performance, it can change floor to floor. Maybe deep within our run lies the prospect for me to have like the greatest bullet hell I've ever had. I think we could fight the boss right away, so let's go through with this. We might as well try, and then we'll see what happens after that. I would still like to get all the items, obviously. This is good enough. You can make an argument, maybe Void Core Cannon's better. You know, we haven't checked out Stinger, but we have used that Stinger synergy in the past. I think it's like... the gun is good, the synergy is a little underwhelming. I mean, this is very solid, dude. Have to use a blank. It turns out I didn't, but better safe than sorry. Alright, so I think now, go with Void Core Cannon just for damage output. I mean, even, to be honest, Old Goldie might be a better damage dealer, but I think this gives us one of our 2 best shots at getting this dude done in one hit, or one heart phase. Wasn't even close, honestly. But we're going to keep using it because we know it's going to work now. And I can't deny, I'd love the flawless. It just feels wrong to use a blank on this phase when it's like so low risk. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we got our flawless. I think we're well equipped for bullet hell, but we should go through the rest of the floor. You never know what kind of gun could come out of the woodwork. Also, don't forget the bullet that shoots the past. Yeah. Thank you, brain. Almost forgot. Having that happen again would have been a real head scratcher, especially because we've already found the forge. Thank you, madam. I'll buy both armor. We probably shouldn't have bought them yet. But you know what? Actually, we've opened both chests now. We got the bullet that kills the past. We should just move on. The armor is merely to keep us, you know, with as much HP as possible on bullet health. So I do think we're ready to go. We could have bought the other guns, and to be honest, the other guns, you know, with synergies could be good. But, you know, at some point you got to draw the line. You got to be like, I have enough. And I definitely think we have enough to have a good chance here. So we ignore you. And instead, we go kill the past. Let's do it. I'm prepared. It's a shame that it's taken this long to begin with. Let's right that wrong. But you gotta be very smart down here. Things can get funky down here. Cactus, I mean, Cactus is more than good enough. I think it actually is better than Old Goldie, but with the synergies at least. But Old Goldie might be better on some enemies specifically, like the enemies that take your bullets and use them against you. And we also might run out of Cactus ammo, but sometimes we might also just find that... oh, dude, I don't know. It's pretty good. We might also just find that it's absolute chaos when we are firing so many bullets and also having so many bullets fired upon us. There was a key back there. I should care, but I don't care. You know, I'm tunnel visioned, but I'm tunnel visioned in like the best way possible. Ruka, you may enter the room when I have exited the Gungeon. Okay? I don't. Nothing is gonna call this one into question. It's going so well. Who would have thought the cactus is this out of control? I mean, without synergies, I think it's like a relatively low tier gun. With every synergy, I guess it's just a matter of like it has so many synergies that it's like it's good single target damage and it's incredible AoE, and AoE is crushing it because you know, these enemies that summon more enemies. Having them be interrupted by like even just a single stray needle makes every room 10 times easier. Yo, this is gonna work. We still have like quite obviously a potentially nasty time coming. Against like double lich, but I mean, come on. Just for like raw damage, this is nuts. Plus we keep getting ammo. Plus we keep getting blanks, which is actually extremely nice. And now that I think about it, like I know I'm tooting the horn of this particular synergy over and over here, but I feel like specifically against a double lich fight, having this incredible AoE is very, very good. It might not be the best single target damage, but I think it's like, you know, to be able to hit both enemies simultaneously without even really paying attention to it, I think is very good. So I gotta, you know, you're going down the branches of the tree here. You know, you see, you keep going, you hit a dead end, you go back to the closest unexplored branch, I think, and then you try again. And then you hope against hope. You're not hitting too many dead ends. You know, like the Pink Panther. Dead end, dead end. Sorry, we got hit once. Oh, baby. That was genuine joy you just heard out of me there. I don't know why. I just thought, like, hey, let's use Shield of the Valkyrie. I've never done it before. Might as well use it before it's gone on this run. Yo, this is such a satisfying way for this to end. So good. Just absolutely melted him. Alright, we finally unlocked the Gunslinger. Will we play as him next time? Dude, honestly, probably not, because we just played as him. But it feels nice to knock that out. No comment on the appearance of the Gungeon here. Little brother, spam in chat, please. Good run. Very good run. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!